folks, Larry Winget here, back with another episode of Ask Larry Anything, the YouTube series where you can ask Larry Winget anything in the world you'd like to know. And Larry Winget, that's me, would love to answer your question for you. All you have to do is write me at info at larrywinget.com. Here is today's question. Larry, I am not motivated. Thinking of a future family doesn't help. My debt, which is under $10,000, doesn't help. Neither does making more money, which used to be a huge motivator for me. I've always wanted to own my own business, but now I find that after some life changes, I'm not any longer motivated to do that. What gives and what do I do? Then she goes on to tell me all this stuff about herself, which really doesn't matter. Questions like this bug the hell out of me. I do not understand a lack of motivation. You see, people I have discovered, for the most part, are waiting every single day for something external to show up and motivate them. You know, as Zig Ziglar used to say, if you're waiting for someone to show up and turn the light on, what happens when they don't show up? Well, then you end up unmotivated. They didn't show up. You see, nothing has to motivate me from outside of myself. I don't need my bills to motivate me, even though there was a time in my life my bills really motivated me because I had a commitment to my commitments. My bills were my commitments. I was dedicated to making sure that all my bills were paid, so I did whatever it took regardless of how I felt about it or not. But I moved past that. I get those things done and I don't even have to think about those things as motivation anymore. I used to have a time where my job motivated me. I'm not there anymore. My kids used to motivate me. No, that's fine for a while, and certainly if you have kids and you have a job and you have bills, all of those things should be motivators for you. However, I have learned over the years that the only true motivation comes from inside of you. I get up and do my best every single day simply because I can. That's right, that's what it comes down to. You should do the best you possibly can in life, on your job, with your money, with your kids, with your spouse, in every single of your area of your life and business, simply because you can. It is the right thing to do. It is based on living a life of integrity. Integrity means to me that you are going to do the right thing regardless. You don't have to wait for someone else to show up and motivate you. You are motivated to do the right thing simply because you know you have in yourself the ability to do better than you did yesterday. Better than you did last time you tried it. Better than you think you can. Better than you have told yourself you can. You can do it. Based on the fact you can do it, you should do it. Now that only happens when you have a deep commitment that is based in integrity to always doing your own personal best every single time. I don't need anyone to require the best from me. I simply give it my best because I know that's the kind of person I am. You see, the problem today is we are not raising that kind of person. We are not teaching our kids to do their best and to give their best simply because that is the right thing to do. We are teaching them that if someone's not paying you for it or doesn't reward you for it or you're not being recognized for it, who the hell cares? We are teaching people that mediocrity is okay. We are allowing employees to sit back and give us just enough effort so we don't fire them. And as employers, we pay them just enough money so they don't quit. It's always about just enough, mediocrity, just barely doing enough to get by. That is the problem. It always should come back to the fact that you and I do our very best in every single area of our life because we know we can do it. It comes down to personal integrity. I owe it to myself to do my very best. I don't need anyone outside of me to show up and require anything from me. I require more from me than you will ever require from me. That's what it comes down to. So don't write me a stupid letter and tell me you're not motivated. You woke up this morning. That should be your motivation. Get out there and do your damnedest to be your best every single time simply because you can. Hey, thanks for that question. I appreciate it.